Hello everyone, Angelo here, homeless filmmaker in LA. Living in my car for over 2 years now. Today was a nightmare for showering in the street. I could not do it this morning, it was too cold, and I felt terrible, like with my body being dirty. I still do. I managed to shower in the afternoon, warming up my water waiting until it got about as warm as it was going to during the day. Like 1 or 2 in the afternoon I showered, but I still feel dirty in a way. I mean, I feel much better, but I just felt awful. Like, oh, it was so gross. So it was really cold this morning. I mean, it must have been in the 30s. I heard in parts of the valley got in the 30s. The weather I check online, that probably was not accurate. But I don't know what to do. Because I thought, well, maybe I can get away with like getting up and then I'll shower during the day. But no, I feel horrible. Like, not right now. I feel better, but it was so gross. So, I'm sweating so much more easily. So I think I'm going to still try and do it tomorrow. I'm going to get up at 3 in the morning tomorrow. I'm getting up earlier and earlier to be ready for my warehouse job. And, oh, it was so disgusting today. I did have one silver lining, which is I managed to go to the park really early with the porta potties. And I saw a clear sign that they just cleaned them. There was a bunch of water pouring, like water that ran out onto the pavement from the porta potties. I'm like, yes, they serviced them this morning. I had to take a dump so bad. I was afraid I was going to do it in my pants. Oh man, I rushed into there, put some toilet paper down on the still wet seat. It smelled so good in there. I'm not sure anyone used it yet, and they certainly didn't take a dump in there yet. Unwrapped the toilet paper, it was brand new. Oh my goodness. It was so nice to finally take a dump. But this is really unpleasant, not showering and not feeling clean. So I was desperate to clean myself today. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just bite the bullet these next few weeks until I can try and get a place. I don't know, unless any motel owners are watching and be like, yeah, just come to my motel and stay there. It would be really nice. Or someone else watching in the Sun Valley, Burbank and North Hollywood area, or even Pacoima, maybe even Glendale, like that whole area. I'm almost checking to feel like this. My skin still feel dirty on my head. So gross today not showering. And I'm an incredibly famous celebrity and everyone loves me. I should have offers to stay at people's homes. And or at least just offers to shower in their place. I don't care about sleeping in their home. Just to shower, please. Oh, it was brutal. And I'll have to shower around 1 in the morning to get ready for work. Piece of crap stream just closed out. It didn't even try and reconnect. Yeah, that was, oh man, an ugly sensation. So now I've got to try and save up all my money that I make, and maybe by the end of the month I can get something, work out a living situation. We'll see. It's going to be tricky. Real tricky. Click like, everyone. We got 4 people here. There should be 4 likes. That's just simple math. Damn it, I get so dehydrated it stresses me out and it hurts my chest. Especially when I don't eat much. But I've been making good progress on my weight loss, I can tell. And I'm trying to sleep earlier tonight. I fell asleep too late last night, then I took a nap today. I felt beat. And I still got up at 3:15 today, well, then fell asleep till 4. But even so, it was so cold. I don't blame myself for not showering outside today. That was so bad. But I think I just got to do it. Just mind over matter. Even though it was like almost to the point of like physically, I don't think it was freezing, but like physically, it would have been difficult to make myself continue to keep showering because, you know, cold water knocks the wind out of you. It's incredibly stressful. But we'll see. I looked at the temperature, the weather forecast for the next 10 days. I don't know how accurate this thing is because I think it was colder than it said today. It was probably in the 30s, but maybe not. Either way, maybe dot. Either way, I think I got to do it. It just feels too gross. I would feel horrible. I didn't like washing my hair and scrubbing my body and all that stuff. I still feel gross as shit, in a way, even though I did clean myself well this afternoon. But yeah, I just gotta bite the bullet now. It's always easy to think I'm gonna do it in the evenings when I'm comfortable. It's in the morning when it hits me, I'm like, oh man. But I can do it, just don't think about it. 6 people here, excellent. Click like, we should have 6 likes now. Do the math, people. 7 people, 7 likes. I am an incredibly famous celebrity. This is the least I am owed. And likes, again, for, what the fuck is the person parking right next to me? Pulled in so fast, too, with her car that, you know, the muffler's been modified to make it louder. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, the likes, it just helps the video get shared by YouTube, and that's what I really need right now. So get it out there, get it going. Oh, it's like a tiny Honda Fit or something next to me. I swear that should be immediate grounds for, like, you know, towing, arrest, parking next to someone when you have other spots. Why be that close? Should be prison rules, you know? Prison rules. You can get physical and attack someone if they are violating your space. Very simple. Ow, my ear. Bye-bye Biden. What happened to Biden? Probably nothing. I don't listen to Chud talk if you're trying to give me any of that sass. But you're saying bye-bye from the job he has now, whatever job he does, and then into the White House. So bye-bye out the place outside the White House. Oh man, it was so gross not showering for half the day, even though it was freaking freezing this morning. I don't know if it was literally freezing, but I got a shower in the morning. It was so uncomfortable. It was so gross. I messed up my day. I just didn't even like moving around. It was so gross. And it was so cold, though. I don't blame myself at all for not showering this morning. But tomorrow I got to work up the night to do it. However bad it is, just do it and get it over with. It's the anticipation that's the worst part. And if it's windy, that's the worst part too. But if it's not that windy, it's not bad. Yeah, it is messed up. That's right. 8 people here. I demand and deserve 8 likes. This video needs to get it. Let's get it likes because maybe there'll be a motel owner around here who will, or you know, their company be like, oh, Angelo, yeah, definitely make videos in my motel as like advertising for me and use it to shower. I don't even need to sleep there. Just let me in to shower. Although I realize that you can't really work it out, the scheduling, or it would still mess up the scheduling of, like, you know, if someone, you know, wants a room, you still got to clean up the shower and stuff, and it doesn't matter. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, motel owners or just a homeowner around here, or apartment renter, or house renter. Because I only want to shower early in the morning at like 1 in the morning. So think about it. Nobody's using the shower then anyways. You dingus. Let me do it. Let me use it. And I take quick showers. because now I don't even like leaving the water running. Even when I was still showering at the gym, I would shut it off when I scrubbed body wash on my body because I didn't like all that excess water, the excess comfort. It was too much. So I literally just, run the water over me, put in the shampoo, apply the body wash, turn the shower off. I still smell kind of gross from not showering for half a day. And then scrub myself down and then run the water over me. That's how I do it. Cuckoo, didn't you say you had a different name last night? And I believe you said you loved my mom too last night, didn't you? So what the hell? But yeah, I just feel so gross. I'm like, oh, man, fuck this. I don't want to. I'd rather just, I guess, deal with the cold. I don't know. I am so broke. I think I have less than $15 right now. It's sort of okay. I got some money coming in quickly. Soon, hopefully it should be in my account tomorrow. But I won't get paid for my job until, see, I'm trying to think. This jackass up here. Wow, parked over 2 spots. Oh, fuck. Damn this stupid phone. Look at this asshole parked over 2 spots. You fuck everyone. Fuck the world. Oh, wait a minute. He just switched seats with the other person in the car. Now the other person got in the driver's seat. Let's see what happens. He's standing outside the door. He's talking. That was what, your cousin's name? I don't even buy any of this now. Oh, now he's getting in another car, and the other driver's backing out. Wow. I don't care, not acceptable. I even went to a 7-Eleven once with this person, I won't say who, and this person was wealthy, and they parked across 2 different spots at 7-Eleven, even though it was an empty lot. I said, come on, how can you do this? We're going to be looked at as jerks. And this person, it was a she said, oh, what, really? Something like that, I don't know. I said, yeah, come on, I'm going to feel uncomfortable if someone comes here and gets mad. All right, good, they're both leaving now, not acceptable. $250 fine for the first offense, $1,000 for the second. That was your cousin's name? Was it your cousin or just your cousin's name you gave? And you were speaking for your cousin. See, I don't buy any of this. This doesn't make any sense. We got 12 people here. We should have 12 likes. I need this video to go viral because, oh, and this is messed up. Oh, the asshole parking people. This taco van that's parked next to me, it's parked in the parking lot now. Before it was parked on the street, and I saw the van giving a ticket to him. I don't know what that was about. So it's like, oh, what the hell? They can't park on the street now, even though there's lots of parking there. Man, screw them. So now people got to go in the lot, and these assholes park next to me. And could have parked anywhere else, but it's like, no, fuck it. I want to walk as little as possible. I walk as far as possible. Anytime I'm at the park, I'm walking far, either to go to a restaurant or I'm parking down the street just to walk to the park, because sometimes parking right on the park, the traffic's really fast and I'm worried about crashes. And sure enough, there are 2 destroyed cars sitting on that road right where the park is. One where the speed limit's like 40 or 50, and one of the crashes was like 2 days ago. I heard the car slam on the brakes and hit another, like a Volkswagen Beetle, a newer one, hit some old like 80s sedan, and it's still sitting there. That sedan, it was fucking ripped to shreds. It was parked there today. Same with another car that's been there for weeks. So I park further away. So I put my money where my mouth is. But the point of the video is I need someone who can let me shower around Burbank. To let me freaking shower. I think I am owed that because I am an incredibly famous celebrity and I should be treated like royalty. It's obvious. Come on. So we need this video to get out to about 20,000 people at least within the valley right here. So we need YouTube to share it with people watching YouTube right now. So that means we need more likes. We have 3 likes now that I can tell. Maybe YouTube's frozen it. I think we need to get that up to at least 5,000 likes. Freaking bozo Bimbo the clown next to me parking. Oh, and their headlights are so fogged up. Their life already must be miserable. No wonder they park so close. Oh, my skin feels fucking gross even though I scrubbed my face so well today. But I showered at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon because it was too cold this morning. And I don't blame myself for not showering this morning. I'm going to see if I can get myself to do it tomorrow and just brave the elements. Oh, it was so bad. The water bottles would barely even warm up even though I had them next to my sides. It was so unpleasant. Oh, and I still smell a little bit weird. Not like BO, just a stale smell. I am losing plenty of weight though, that's good. Eating healthy and all that. BS. Thank you. Yes, Trump loses. But Agrippa, did anything happen right now? Like with Trump? Anything in particular, or are you just saying that just to make sure people are aware? Because I haven't really been watching the news. I can't. It messes with my symptoms, and I just got to focus on getting better with my dissociative disorder. I did do some writing today. Hello, Rent Strike. Daniel's Tacos. Haven't eaten there much lately. A little too expensive for me. And I don't know, I just don't feel like going all the way out there sometimes. And sometimes they're just too busy as well. But click like. We got 10 people. We need 10 likes so that somebody will see this video who can offer me a shower, including a motel owner. That would be good. I don't need to sleep in their place. I just need a shower around 1 in the morning. Simple. Oh, okay. Nothing big happened. No, it's not cloudy. It's just the camera, it blows out the background because it can't handle the dynamic range between the darkest spot on camera and the lightest spot, so it tries to compensate, and it just blows out any detail back there. Not just the camera, it's really the sensor, I should say. Oh, man, my face still feels greasy. I didn't shower this morning. I was like, oh, it is too cold. I used baby wipes on my crotch and, under my arms, but it wasn't the same. I felt so gross today. Took a nap. Didn't want to do much. I felt gross, and I was like, oh, I got to shower. I thought maybe I could get through the day without it and see what it's like. I'm like, no, I can't go to work like this if I do. I didn't go to work yet, but I showered at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Tried to scrub myself real thoroughly. I still feel a little bit messed up and ashamed from that, so I just figure, okay, I gotta shower no matter what in the morning, no matter how cold it is. Just get over my fear of it being too cold and just get through it, because it is pretty cold. It's not like freezing or anything, but to be showering, it is very stressful and painful. But I got to do it. I just feel like shit if I don't. And it's only a few minutes of the day, so that's the thing. The anticipation, the waiting to open the door is the worst part. Once I'm doing that, I didn't even want to brush my teeth and like stick my head out the door to spit, but it wasn't that bad. It's always the anticipation is worse, so I just got to get through it. What's a gravity shower? I don't know what that is. You mean like hanging from a tree, like a camper shower? No, because I have no way to really use it or take advantage of it. I did look up. I thought about getting a portable toilet because I'm like, I'm sick of going in water bottles. It'd be nice to have bags. I can just bag up my piss. I don't really want to shit in it though, but maybe sometimes I do. And there are portable toilets. You can get one. It was like a bucket, like a Jim Baker bucket for like $20, but I read some reviews that said it were terrible. And another one that was nicer, and it's like $75. I don't have that money right now, but I'm like, maybe, I don't know. But the thing is, I don't want to shit in my car in a bucket, and it would smell so bad, and I don't know. I'd have to cover up the back window. That's the big thing to cover up. Anyways, but I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I would, and at the end of the day, just bag it all up, but that would be kind of gross, and I would really hope that the bag does not get punctured at any point, just for the garbage person's sake, like the trash collector's sake. I don't worry about it for me. I'll take it safely. I've never really had an issue like that, but I would really not want them to have to deal with that. So I hope those trash bags are thick, that you line the portable toilet with. Yeah, shitting in the car would be hard too. It's like, well, it's a portable seat. It's a toilet. So where do I put it? I put it here, and then my head's like, I've got to like look down like this, like while I'm shitting. So it would be difficult to pull off. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how I would do it. No, there are not gas showers at gas stations here. I wish. That would be amazing. They have them at truck stops, but those are a little far out and expensive, and I'm not sure how that would work. You've seen showers on the highway, but where? At truck stops? Or like rest stops? Because they're a little out of my way. Like, I don't want to spend so much on gas. I may as well just, I don't know, pay someone to shower. Yeah, for truckers, I know. I know, damn it. And click like. We got 11 people, 12 people here. There should be 12 likes. That way, this video gets out to the people of Burbank and the surrounding area in LA. And somebody will be like, oh yeah, I got an extra shower, or I got an empty motel room in my motel that I own. I want motel. Fuck! I don't know why this stream keeps cutting out tonight. It's been doing better last few days. But maybe a motel owner will see it and decide they can help me. I need to shower. I don't care how cold it is. It's too disgusting not doing it. There's Flying J or Pilot. It's like, but it's a little further. Fuck! This damn thing. Now I'm having to restart it every time. And great, someone just parked right next to me too. Total creep. Yeah, I fucking smell stale and shit. But it's not, yeah, that's the thing. Pilot or Flying J, it's not that close by. I slept at one when I was driving across the country, but They're not that close by. It would be like a 60-mile trip during the day. It's like, what the hell? Just for a shower? And I don't know if they have showers there. I have flying flying over trout. Life's, I mean, it's worth living, but it's just challenging right now, the shower situation, because I can't get a place until I make some money, and even then I'll barely be scraping it together, and I keep fucking getting calls about bills right now. I'm like, I know I have bills, all right? I don't have any money. I have like $15 in my bank account. I should be getting a little more tomorrow, and then I gotta wait until I get paid next Friday, not even this Friday, from my damn job that should have started me last week. Well, that's basically what I do, Rent Strike. I shower with water bottles and I have a loofah, or a hand scrubber thing. It's a messed up situation, because it's getting so cold, and I don't blame myself at all this morning for not showering. That was rough, but it feels worse in the car than when I step outside. Once I step outside, I get a little used to it, and it's like, yeah, I just got to deal with the pain for a few minutes. It's not horrific, it's not freezing, it's just more the anticipation is bad. But I need to do it. I just felt like shit today, not showering for half the day. And then I was desperate to scrub myself clean. So let's get this video out there so someone can help me shower. That's true, very true, Challenger, the welder, and it's easy to overlook stuff when you no longer have that problem and think how good it is that my car is not losing coolant all the time. Yes, I don't have car problems now. This car runs like a dream. I'm a little overdue for an oil change. I did put some more oil in it, but once I get a paycheck, that's what I got to do, get an oil change. Fortunately, I won't be driving too far for this job. I'm not saying when I start the job. I'm leaving that a mystery. I'm starting it somewhere in this week. Yeah, girl. I was looking up those today. Like, how do people shower in their cars? They're all impractical options for me, or just using baby wipes or something, or shower wipes, because a lot of that stuff. Yeah, you put a tent over the side of your car and stuff. It's like, I can't do that. Or it's more for showering in the woods where that's not an issue. Or if you're out camping in the desert too. And tomorrow I'm setting my alarm for 3 in the morning. I was thinking 3, or did I set it for 2:45? 3. And over the next few days, as I get closer to starting my job, I will be whatever. Man, I hope they give me some hours this week. I know starting out, generally jobs, they limit your hours, but maybe they won't. And I really hope I get full shifts and get offered extra work. And I say, hey, can I clean the office? Can I do anything? Oh boy, I just want to help this company out while you pay me. I could park at a campsite too, but it's the same issue. They're so far out. They're far away. And I did look up, like, I forget what it was I looked up where I could potentially camp or something. It was like Bureau of Land Management land, which is like public land. Anyone can just go there. It's government owned, and you're allowed to do whatever. You can go there and build a house for all they care. However, if it does end up getting sold or something, then you got to leave. But there are people who do that. Just go out to, it's called BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. Just go out there and live off the grid. You can do that, but obviously I don't want to do that. I want to make money and make films. How am I going to live, though, with BLM land? How am I going to get gas? I'll be trapped out there. That's the thing. I'd have to go into town at some point to work, to make money, and it's so far away from here. And no electricity and stuff, so it's like you got to be self-sufficient or have some money and go out there and be able to go into the city and get the stuff you need. And I don't know if there's any internet in a lot of the BLM land. I mean, oh, that'd be cool. If I had enough money, yeah, go out there, try and live for a week and film it. And then edit it and stuff and put it up like Les Shroud would do with Survivor Man on Discovery Channel, where I don't know how he did it. He would bring like 8 or 10 cameras with him and just film surviving in like the Arctic tundra. It's still, the thing is about using a spray bottle, it is so cold, it's going to be miserable either way. So I just have to get over my fear of the cold and just do it. Just shower, rinse off. I mean, I've done my showers on the street for 7 months, and I'm doing a good job of it. It's when it's getting cold is a problem. Normally, it was so warm, it's not an issue. It is so hot at night in LA during the summer and even much of the fall that it was too hot to sleep comfortably. Yeah, primitive technology with Angelo. Okay, yeah, that would be fun. I'll think about that at some point. Again, I need the money to be able to have everything set up. And I don't know, is it cheating if I just bring all my own food? Like, what? I mean, how would that work? Or try and bring sticks and make my own fire and stuff? Who am I kidding? I wouldn't even try and make my own fire. I'd be like, oh, fuck this. I'm bringing a lighter and matches and stuff. But yeah, I'd want to do it in some way that'd be kind of cool. And I don't know, maybe out in the desert. But yeah, if I had a bunch of money and it's like, okay, I can get away for a week and do that, that might be fun. I don't know. That would take a while. You almost got in a fight today because the guy wouldn't mind his business. Oh, that's interesting. What's the story, Jeffrey? I'll be a fair referee. I will decide whether it was you were at wrong or this guy was. Yeah, that's a possibility, Rent Strike. The thing is, once I wake up, I need a shower. It doesn't matter if I showered the night before, because by the end of the day, I'll feel so gross. So. Oh, Salton Sea, any video there makes it. Well, but you don't know that because you may not be seeing the videos that don't get many views about the Salton Sea. But yeah, I'd be interested in going there and visiting Slab City as well. It's all just a money issue. I can't really drive anywhere right now. You take like 3 to 5 showers a day? Definitely, yeah. If I had the money, I would enjoy going around to these remote spots in LA, or not in LA, but in California, or even Nevada, New Mexico, and Angelo Film Fund. That's right. We need like you have the American Film Institute, and they put their donors up on the walls, and theaters they do that. It's like this person is a member of our foundation. We need an Angelo Film Fund. First of all, get me in a motherfucking motel or something. Somebody just give me a motel voucher. Somebody offered me a hotel voucher they had when my Annandale video came out. And I was looking for a place because my landlord was so mad at me. But he kept asking you to buy his grandpa? What does that mean? No, I don't want to do a Kickstarter for something that's so kind of, it's just my own project like that. It's like so frivolous, and I have no track record of it. And Kickstarter, you got to be prepared to give good rewards and see the thing through. And it's like, I don't know how that would be worth it for people. Because like they have to be emotionally connected. Why am I doing this? Just to explore? That's kind of not a good reason for it. Great YouTuber. He finances his movies that way. Oh, maybe for a movie that'd be different. He kept asking you to buy his grandpa equipment. What the hell? Why would he ask that? Was he like, what, he's on drugs or something? Like, why would someone ask that? Oh, buy his grandpa's equipment or go to the store and buy his grandpa something? But anyways, yeah, this is my film fund. Click like. We got 15 people here. I demand it. 15 likes. We got 8 likes from what I can tell. We need this video to get out there, to get plenty of people watching. It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be fantastic. Frankly, it's going higher and higher. And I don't know how to get cheap motels. The motels, first of all, I have no money for one night in a motel. But also, by the end of the month, I want some money to be able to move into potentially a place that I would own. We'll see how that goes, because I don't want to rent. But I can't just, if I spend all my paychecks on a motel, which can be expensive. I mean, around here, I looked it up the other day to see, maybe you get better deals, I don't know, certain times, you call or something, whatever. But motels I saw were like $100 and up. Cheap motels. Now, this is all that bullshit from Orbitz and Expedia and all that crap. So I don't know if you can find it cheaper just looking on their websites, but yeah, I didn't find any cheap rooms. Yep. Yeah, they're $80 to $100 a night, definitely. So one option is, and I've had people offer to let me shower at their place, but I'm going to want to do it at like 1 in the morning. So for most people, for everybody, who am I kidding? They'll have to be up that late. That's not so much of a problem. But they were offering before, for me to do it at like in the morning, For me, I got to do it around 1 in the morning so I can get to my job. Okay, gas. First of all, this car uses a little bit of gas because it's a little bit bigger car. So it's a little worse gas mileage than my old Civic. But gas around here, the cheapest I can get is around $3 a gallon. Just today, I put in like 3 or 4 gallons in my car. It was like all I could afford to do. And in LA, things are so far apart, you can easily drive hundreds and hundreds of miles a month and easily have to spend over $150 on gas a month. And it just gets very, very expensive if you're driving a lot. Especially, I was driving around. Now, they compensated me for it. But if you're driving a lot for jobs, I was working on the film set, I had to drive a bit for that. All that adds up quickly to you're putting a lot of gas in your car. And I have to be conscious of where I'm driving, especially if you're in more traffic, then your gas mileage gets so much worse. So, and this car takes a lot of gas. I mean, it has a big gas tank. I guess that doesn't really matter, right? But to put 10 gallons of gas in the car, think about it. That's like $30 right there. That's a lot of money. What requires proof of income? A job? Oh, I see. I missed that part of the conversation. No, well, first of all, I think you'd have to drive pretty far, meaning you'd be driving like 30, 40 miles at least to get out to a motel that inexpensive. I'm already a bit far out. Not that far, like maybe 15 miles or so from downtown LA, 10 or 15 miles. I'd have to drive so far to get somewhere cheaper. Is the time really worth it for me? The time on my commute. And I'm still spending a lot of money. And then I won't really be able to afford goddamn son of a bitch parking next to me again. all that time driving in the car is just it's a miserable effort, and also more likely to get in car crashes. And yeah, and all that money, that's the thing. By next month, I want to try and get my own place. I'm not saying what it is, but I'm giving you all an inside clue in that it may be a place I'm able to own in a way. Really, to own, to have equity in it. Because I don't want to rent, I don't want to have a landlord. But I need to get the money together. So if I'm paying at a motel, I'll never be able to afford it. An RV? Yeah, thousands of dollars right there just to get one. And click like. We got 19 people here watching. We should have 19 likes. I mean it, because it's important for me to get this video out. That'll get YouTube to share it. That means more people. Thank you. We got another one. Potentially someone in LA would be like, oh yeah, Angelo, I run a hotel chain. I run the Marriott hotels here. You can have a room easy, no problem. Yeah, RVs are incredibly expensive too. I mean, as far as maintenance and stuff, be able to operate if you want to have the shower in there working, the bathroom, all that stuff. If they have a kitchen. Yep, God needs a kingdom. Yeah, I am without my own kingdom. Yeah, owning a home is tough. I'm talking about something a little different from just owning a home, but I'm looking at a situation. That's all I'm going to say about it. There's a situation that I'm going to deal with. So I don't have to have a landlord and I can live somewhere. That's all I'll say. I knew someone who was kind of squatting with other people at this building, basically, that was really cool, but that went away, I guess. I don't know if the police found out or what. But it was a really cool place. I hung out there. Hello, Carla. Yes, living in Annandale. I hated it. Hated every second of it there. I was so miserable. I went about as far as I could to get away. I went to Los Angeles. And I don't want to deal with a landlord, too. I'm living in my car. Just so even the memory of my old landlord is kind of insulted. So I'm not even moving on to landlords. Just like, nope, no landlords. I don't want anyone of your kind getting my money. Your mom lives in Annandale? Oh my goodness. That dump. Right now I'm living in my car, and the problem is it's getting a bit cold to shower on the street. Gyms are closed in LA. So I got to rough it out and just shower in the cold. It was too cold this morning, I think. Hopefully, it looks like it'll be warmer the next 10 days. So maybe it won't be so bad. And also, the earlier I shower, the warmer it is. It gets colder around 3 or 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm hoping when I'm or really 4 or 5 in the morning, that's when it gets coldest. I'm hoping maybe it's slightly warmer, but really it's just mind over matter. I gotta just deal with it. Oh, that's cool. The street sweeper told you to watch out. Fortunately, the street sweepers are here are cool. They're here. They see people sleeping in their cars. They don't care. Landlords cause everybody trauma. We should have a class action lawsuit against them for memory damage. We got 11 likes. What the hell? Everybody, I implore you, click like, as that will help me get this message out there. I need it out there. I'm serious. YouTube shares videos based on interaction. Look, I think it'd be better in a way if it didn't, because people game it, and I'm not saying I've done that, but you need to do stuff to get people's attention, and it's like you don't have to be talented or anything. You just say something big and provocative. I stick to the facts. I'm an incredibly famous celebrity and everyone loves me, but I try and put it in the most amazing attention-getting way possible, and that's how it goes. It's not just people sharing and emailing videos to each other. It's YouTube's algorithm. Wait, what's a Korean bathhouse? Are they around? Oh, they were in Annandale, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, $10 is a lot for a shower. However, kind of doable once in a while, I guess. I don't know. It's not a lot if you all donate $10 a day. I'm not pushing for that, though. It's yeah, it's getting dark early. I'm feeling the cold a little. Yeah, Koreatown, I know. But Koreatown's a little far from me, too. $66 for the cheapest motel you can find. Yeah, that's a lot for me. If I was making more money, that wouldn't be an issue. But then again, if I made more, I could just get this place that I'm looking at quick. As it is, can't really do that. So if I'm spending money at a motel, that means I won't be able to get this place. So I'll just be constantly behind. I mean, yeah, maybe if I become friends with the motel clerk or something, yeah, that'd be one thing. But, oh man, I can feel it getting colder now, but I just gotta bear with it, like bear through it. Should I even film? The shower videos don't do so well anymore, and I totally understand. It's the same thing. And I try and shower if I haven't film it if I haven't done it in a while, or if I think I have a new angle on it, something new about it. Like the other day, there were like 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts while I was showering. Do you think it's interesting enough to film a shower if it's really cold? Like to show myself, in that bad of a cold? And maybe, I don't know, the mayor will see it, and the mayor doesn't give a shit. But it's even funny saying we have a mayor here, because there was no mayor where I'm from in Arlington. I don't even know if Fairfax had a mayor. They were counties, I guess, not cities. However that gets defined, I have no idea. So, never had a mayor all my life. There's a mayor of D.C. Does Virginia have any mayors except Richmond? I don't know. Or how do I go somewhere like who's that person who became mayor of Hell, Michigan or something just by voting for himself? Can I do something like that? And do I get any powers or money, income, mayor's income if I do that, like on a technicality? Fairfax has a mayor? I never heard of it. Never heard of the mayor of Fairfax. Hello, Brianna. Doing all right? I know I should get a free home for being God. What was that? Somebody said something I missed. Wait, John, you don't see why I would record my showers, but I don't know if you know, I've recorded many of my street showers. And it's just that after the first one, not a lot of people. The first one, yeah, it has a lot of views relatively for me. I think it has over 1,000 or 900 at least. Because it was like, oh my goodness, look how, this guy's having to live right now when the pandemic came. But now I've done it a number of times, so I don't know if it would make a difference. It'd be interesting if I showered in, bad cold, or it's like, you've already kind of seen me shower in the cold, so, or people have, so I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes. Even just to get somewhere indoors, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think like just a building I could go into, but I'm thinking of a gym. The mountains are fine, they're still there. I always get allergies, my nose stuffed up just right here. I don't know what it is. In this spot I'm sleeping in. Oh, we lost a like. That's not good. I am God, but I choose not to meddle in human affairs. I just want to be one of you regular Joe Schmoes. Joe, what's the average Joe? Joe Schmo, Schmoles, Joe Sloppy Joe, Schlub, whatever. Excuse me. I gotta darken the screen a little. Save the battery. time is it? 5:30? Oh my goodness, it's 3 hours past my bedtime now. But no, if I'm getting up at 3, 5, 7 o'clock, if I go to sleep then, I'm pretty good. I might even fall asleep before 7 though, because I'm getting up so early now. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it just feels crappy not showering today. Even again, I completely don't blame myself for not showering this morning, as if I didn't have enough courage. No, that was tough, but I can do it. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I hope I get up the nerve to do it. It's already getting a bit cold, but that's the thing. It only is a few minutes, and you're done. It would help if I could heat up the water in my water bottles better too. The problem is I can't really heat them up that much. All I can do is keep them next to my body in my sleeping bag, and they were not that warm this morning, so it didn't work out too great anyways. And this afternoon I ended up putting them in the back window of my car to let the sun heat them up, and even then it wasn't that hot out today, but at least it was warm. Thank you. Yes, I am God, just reminding you. I know it's only going to get colder around Christmas, so that's why I'm really hoping by December I can get a living situation worked out. Even if I can just barely afford it, this is a different kind of situation where that might be workable. Do I celebrate Christmas? No. I was thinking this lady, I don't remember why she gave me a ride for something, what it was for. I don't know who this woman was. When I was like 19, this woman gave me a ride somewhere. I can't remember what I don't know. Some event I was going to or something? I don't know. But she said, "Oh, how does your family celebrate Christmas or whatever?" I said, "Oh, we don't really." Or what traditions do Greeks have for Christmas? And I said, like, I don't know. I don't really say. She's like, "Oh, what? You should. You should absolutely remember them." I wish I could tell her right now. I don't wish. I don't even care. But but I'd be like, right now, I'd be like, I don't care. It's been years since I even saw any of that stuff, saw anything Christmas related in a home I was in, and I didn't care. I don't care. What do I care? It's a tradition. So what? So some people do it, and then a couple more people do it. I always couldn't stand that crap. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic, the whole holiday. But whatever. I'm not going to be one of those people, ranting about it. It's just, it's like I said, it's just pathetic to me. It's like, why is the Christmas music playing? Like, what is it with people making that music like something's happening? Nothing's happening. So it feels like this cruel lie in a way, like this sick joke. Like, we know nothing's happening. We know uh, there's nothing real about this, but we're gonna sing like we do every year. The musicians do new versions of Christmas songs. Uh, like it's like just a simple way to make money. Anyways, yeah, I'm not talking about that situation, the hitchhiker video. Go watch it if you're not familiar with it. Yeah, having to hear Christmas music at your job, right? Oh, excuse me. And we got 18 people here. Every one of you should click like. Don't be naughty. And don't click like. Again, the reason I'm asking is just to get YouTube to share the video. I think it'd be good if YouTube did away with likes. And I don't remember how they did it before they had the star system where you could rate it by stars. And I can see how that's kind of faulty too. Like, the video may have been about, I don't know. It's just weird either way. There's certain things it's not set up for, like stars especially. You can picture stuff like something bad happening in a video, but it's really interesting. Would you give it 4 or 5 stars? So thank you, Brianna and Destiny. 20 people here. That's amazing. Yeah, that's true, Rent Strike. I am everyone's favorite YouTuber. I'm the #1 YouTuber in the world. #1 celebrity of all time. And just YouTube, they messed up the counting of my channel and the views and stuff. So we need to get that up, like, right away. I'm stalling, but I gotta go to the bathroom. How am I gonna do this? Feeling crappy and cruddy and stupid. Shit, I don't even want to live stream so much today. Yeah, see, it feels worse inside there. When I open the door, it's not that cold out, but it feels like it's getting colder than it really is. I don't know. This cold penetrates in the car. I don't know, I'm just lazy. I don't feel like pissing. Yeah, excuse me. I can't believe, man. See, again, like now I'm starting to feel a little of the cold permeating my car. It's so easy to think to myself, yes, tomorrow I'm going to do it. I'm just going to shower even though I'm cold. And then when I start feeling it, I'm like, oh, hell no. But I got to do it. I got to do it. I feel like shit if I don't. All right, I have some business to do. I'm going to mute the microphone. Damn, that was quite a bit of business to do. But should I film it? It sounds like nobody really wants me to film if I shower in really cold temperature. Again, I've already done it, so you already get the idea, but even with that one where the wind was bad, where at least you can tell, so I won't do it if it doesn't sound that interesting. Business was going smoothly, thank you. Business went well. wait to start the job in a way and just get to freaking work and make money. And hopefully I get some long shifts this week so that next week when I get paid, that I'll actually have a little money. I know, Brianna, but I just wanted to know if anyone's, like, if that sounds exciting. It obviously doesn't sound that exciting, so I won't do it. I don't care. It doesn't seem that exciting to me. I was just curious if anyone did. Now, if something gets really popular on this channel between now and the end of the month, I'd potentially be able to get a place to live in much sooner. So that's what I'm thinking. Oh man, first paycheck, well, it's not going to be that big, so probably get an oil change on my car and tire rotation, get some gas, pay maybe one of my smaller bills that I've been avoiding. Not avoiding, I just can't pay it. And that I might get a late fee on. Fucking hell. That's about it. And maybe get a sweatshirt, because that would be better for working out in the mornings, because wearing jackets, it always messes up my jackets and the zippers always break. So getting a sweatshirt would be good. And maybe some more snacks from the food bank that I can eat on the job, like when I have free time. I did get these that are pretty cool. I ate 2 little bags of them today. These 90 calories each. They're like oat balls with raisins in them. So it'd be good when I'm working to have these, and whenever I have a break, just eat a pack of them, eat a bag of them, I should say. No, I don't bite my fingernails. I think that's gross. I understand kids do it, but that's not my thing. I'll never do that. But beyond that, first paycheck, well, I'm going to have to pay a phone bill. After that, insurance. That's more at the end of the month. And hopefully have some money left over. I don't know how many hours they'll put me on at first. I'm really hoping it's a lot, but I don't know. They might start off saying, okay, we'll just give you the 5 or 6 hour shifts. I'm really hoping they are as busy as they say, and that I get long shifts, because I need the money. Who knows? Maybe I'll exceed projected earnings and be able to get my own place by the end of the month. Ugh. What else would I do with my money? I don't know. I'm still losing weight, so I'm not really trying to eat anything extravagant. And I'm making good progress on the weight loss. Yeah, that's basically it. I think the only extra thing I want to get, like things I don't normally get, maybe a little bit more from the food bank. Also, they have some nice protein powders there I want to get that are cheap, much cheaper than at the grocery store. They're still like $15 or $17 each, but I'd like to get one of those. They've been selling a few of them, so I want to get one of those, but I can't afford them now. I literally have like $13 or $14 in my bank account. Yep, rich get richer. Jeff Bezos, he's like, what? I don't know how many more billions he's added to his income since the pandemic started. I mean, how much could it possibly benefit him to have all that money? Even if I was making a movie studio and wanted to make the biggest movies ever, I wouldn't need anywhere close to the amount of money he has. Yeah, I mean, if I had like $2 billion, okay, a company like that can go out of business quickly. Obviously, we see Jeffrey Katzenberg and Quibi. But that was a huge, massive thing. It's like its own network of programming and everything. But if I was just trying to make movies and stuff on YouTube, I mean, that would last me beyond the rest of my life, I think. Your little sister scared you. You didn't know she was in the room with you? Wow. Shit, dumbass pulled out and nearly got hit by traffic. Also, when I get some money, maybe I will go to some taco trucks. It'd be nice. I don't eat the tortillas. I just use my spoon and eat the chicken and onions and cilantro. Maybe I should tell them that, like, no tortillas. I don't know if that would bother them or if they would care. But still, like, I'm not even trying to eat much. So, not a problem. I'm not even trying to eat many chicken bowls because those are relatively a lot of calories, even though they're pretty healthy ingredients. Rice, chicken, onions, beans. Yeah, excuse me. And yeah, I will be having a lot more physical activity if I'm working this job. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm not trying to eat big meals. The first thing, I want to lose weight. Yeah, middle class is almost non-existent anyways. Who the hell's middle class? You gotta be rich just to be comfortable, live comfortably. So that you have everything you want, plus enough extra to eat out and have a nice car or have 2 cars, all that stuff. Have a good home. Excuse me. That's what I've been doing, basically starving myself. Just not eating much at all. If you saw what I ate today, you'd be like, yep, you're not eating much. I did break down and have a egg and bacon biscuit from Jack in the Box. No cheese. And because I'd barely eaten since the day before. And also the bacon is the lower calorie option as opposed to the sausage. Sir, people don't know how to order Jack in the Box. They walk past in the entrance to the exit. They exit out the entrance. They just spin around in circles, acting all weird and shit. It's fucking annoying. They don't get out of the way when they're blocking the window to pick up your food. Thanks, Channelingus. But I do need to still lose weight. I still have a bit to go, but I've lost a good amount. I'm glad with my progress. It just makes me want to keep going. The real challenge will be keeping it off. But I have about at least another 30 pounds to go, if not more. Maybe 35. There'll be another video too, once I lose all my weight. I'll make a video about that. Just say, yeah, I was basically poor and couldn't cook. Yeah, that's a good thing, that Walmart isn't doing their shitty Black Friday deals. I can't stand the idea of people going to do that. And I know people personally who have done that. I'm like, why would you even do that? It's just such a crappy thing to do to people. And like, for what? I don't know. There's nothing to get out of it. It's total crap. It's totally total bullshit about, oh, the deals are better than. You can find cheap stuff all the time. And you're making the employees be miserable and have to be out working. So yeah, it's a good thing they're not having to work then. Damn, I'm hungry today, but but that's fine. I don't want to eat. I just want to lose weight faster and get my mind ready to shower in the morning. Walmart, there you go. People, oh, you can't. You can't raise the minimum wage. What are businesses gonna do when they got people? No, they can't do. Why the fuck do they never say, oh, and Walmart's an exception to that? Walmart pay their people crap. So many of them can barely afford to live and have to get food stamps and welfare. So anyways, I don't want to rant about it. Just make me dissociated. Whew. It'd be nice if my job has a shower. I have no idea. I didn't ask about that. I doubt they do. But I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Right. I know. Yeah, Walmart doesn't have enough people at night. That was how it was when I was going to Walmart at night. Especially like after my job when I was a bouncer, and there'd still be a line there. Yeah, man, food stamps would have helped me out a lot this month, but oh well. Gotta do without it. It would have helped me out a lot the next 6 months if I could get it. Holy shit. I'd be able to get this place. I won't say anything about it. It's a mystery surprise. And I still don't know what the deal will be, but it would have helped me a lot. And they messed up as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it's messed up. Walmart doesn't pay enough. McDonald's doesn't. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. That's their mind. That's true. That's their mindset. Oh, you don't really need to eat, do you? They wanted me to prove. No, not to prove my income. I did that to clarify my income. That's what they said on the letter they gave me. I clarified it with a copy of my bank statement. How the fuck do you clarify it beyond that? But what they want you to do, they want you to give up. It's made that way. Clarify your earnings. The bank statement shows that. That's the clarification. So those pieces of shit fucked it up. Oh, why do you want to eat, Angelo? What are you saying? Aren't you poor? Should you be eating? I'm confused. I thought you're poor. Do you really need to eat? Yeah, I know. I could have probably called in and maybe appealed it with their appeal line where you talk to a judge or something. I don't know how that works. But I was like, oh, fuck it. That's what they want. And I just didn't feel like dealing with it. I'm trying to think, what do I have to eat right now? Like something low calories. I have grapefruits, but I already had a grapefruit today. Is it safe to have another one? Is that grapefruit overdose? How many calories? I know I should have called. I don't know. That's what they want, though. But how many calories in a grapefruit? Somebody look that up. I probably shouldn't bother eating it. Too much sugar? I knew it. Oh. I knew it. Yeah, but it's too much sugar in it. I already had a grapefruit today. So even though it's not the refined sugar or whatever, it's still, you should limit how much fruit you have. And I had a banana this morning, so enough. I do have oatmeal, bland oatmeal. Should I have a little of that? It's true, I've barely eaten today. Oatmeal, we got one vote for oatmeal. We have one yay. Do we have any nays? 52 calories. Oh my goodness, that sounds rough. I need a lot of fiber for that. Got 2 for oatmeal. 1 nay. We have an A. Boo, boo. By the way, the oatmeal, I'm not going to fill up my whole thermos with it. It'll just be like 100 calories or so of oatmeal. Got yays. The yays have it. I'm having oatmeal. That's how easy it is to manipulate me. The fuck is my thermos? I'm just going by feel, texture. And I'll put cinnamon on there. That helps control my blood sugar. And afterwards, I'll have a special treat. I bet you can't guess what it is, but some people have already seen me have this special treat afterwards. That's basically no calories. But it's very good for your health. And the good thing is, oatmeal fills you up. The oats expand in your stomach to actually 3 times their original size. I just made that up. Still pretty low in here. And that's... They always have enough oatmeal at the food bank. That's good. They always mess up the grocery stores. They set something on, they crush the lids of the oatmeal and they have to tape this on there, the lid. I'm like, I don't care, I'll buy it. So they send it to the food bank. Off you go on your voyage around the world. Actually, this is probably about half a cup right now. That's 150 calories. Good enough. My dollar store cinnamon. Canela. Oh, my face feels so fucking greasy and dirty from not showering until like 2 in the afternoon. I tried to scrub my face really well, but it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I have those animal crackers, but that was a 1-day little indulgence. I'm not trying to have those for a while. I still have them. I still have 2 bags of animal crackers, small ones, like graham crackers in my trunk. I'm going to wait until I've lost more weight and until I really need them. Today, I did not do a ton of physical activity. I did walk around for a bit this morning in my no shower stick condition, and I did my morning workout, not as intense as normally do. Again, first of all, it was cold, but also I was so hungry too. I kind of stopped it short then, and the no shower thing grossed me out. But this will fill me up. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is always good to fill you up, and it's like a superfood. It's very healthy, low calories. I always just have a spoon to pull out. Lots of cinnamon in there. It smells so good. And it's just fun to play with the oatmeal, to dig around in there. I forgot, oatmeal. Tastes totally bland like cardboard, but it's very healthy and fills you up. Put cinnamon on there, even better. I'll get the cinnamon at the bottom. 18 people, click like. I was the same way today. My parents got mad at me for not showering in 4 days. Jeez. Yeah, when my cholesterol was high, I just ate egg whites, and that was a good way to get some protein at least. And I'm not really sure, how they say, oh, you shouldn't have the yolks, whatever. The fats are good, the fats are bad. I cut them out, and that was part of getting my cholesterol way down, so. Yeah, steel cut oats, not that much fun to eat, but they're even healthier because they release the carbohydrates more slowly into your blood, so your blood sugar doesn't spike. They didn't have any steel cut oats that I could find, though, at the food bank. Steel cut oats can be very expensive, man. I don't know what is up with these steel cut oat companies. It can be like $7 for a little container like this. I would always try and get the cheapest ones I could when I would get them from grocery stores, like the store brand one. Because what the fuck difference does it make? God damn, Irish, I think it was like Irish steel cut oats or something, so expensive. Hello, Craigston. think it's a good idea to put a banana in here, or just eat a banana with it? I'm not gonna bother putting it in here. I have bananas, I should say. I'm not trying to eat too much. How many calories are in a banana? Pressure cooker, I would always make oatmeal just with a microwave. Yeah. And when it starts like boiling over, that's when you stop it. You might have to let it cool for a minute and then keep it going again so it cooks all the way through, but that would work for me. I'm not eating a banana. I'm saving the banana. Too many calories. $105 in a banana? That's like an hour of walking. No way. I'd rather have my hour to myself. Well, I have a hammer. I could do that. Just smash it into the oatmeal. I don't know how I'd get the hammer down in here. This is filling me up. It's very healthy. It is nice to have actual cooked food, though, sometimes. I get tired of cold food, but for now, I don't mind. I had 2 cooked meals today. I had a chicken pita wrap at Jack in the Box with no cheese on it. That's pretty healthy. It's pita with chicken, lettuce, onions, tomatoes. It's good. And salsa. And it's only like 340 calories or something. And this morning I did have the biscuit there with bacon, because that's lower calories than the sausage, and egg. I put my hot sauce on it. Oh, that was nice. That's not an everyday thing, though. Yeah, Jack in the Box is cheap. That's a good thing about it. And it seems like now they have better meal options than McDonald's. McDonald's, like, at least, I don't know, I went to one. They don't have salads. They don't have wraps. I'm like, what the hell? They don't have much that's, like, kind of on the healthy side. And Jack in the Box also has good chicken salads. And their chicken teriyaki bowl. A little bit higher in calories, though. But their chicken salads are good. Oh, that's cool, Craigston. What are you, a VIP? How'd Jack in the Box message you? I haven't been to McDonald's in a while. I did get some McChickens a couple months ago after the pandemic started, but that's it. Every dope McDonald's gets in their car to go in the drive-thru, like around the block. What a waste of time. Just go in the fucking lobby. I saw a guy threaten to shoot a guy in the drive-thru. I was across the street. That was interesting. Seemed like the guy was taking too long at the window to pay or whatever, and so this guy got out, threatened to shoot him. This was a couple weeks ago. They just randomly messaged you. Wow. Did they even know if you live near Jack in the Box? I wonder if they somehow worked out that you know, you're near a Jack in the Box or something, you should message me, man. I'm rinsing out my thermos. And I'll clean my spoon and reuse my spoon. I'm not buying a bunch of plastic spoons. I even keep I was going to say towels. What are these things? Servilletas, napkins from Jack in the Box. They're good tissues. But I figure I can eat now because I won't eat again until after my workout tomorrow. And this morning I was actually getting pretty hungry by the end of the workout. I don't even normally get that hungry. All right, does anyone know what I'm going to do now? What I'm going to have? I'll show you. What the fuck is it? Vinegar with water. It helps fill you up and it's healthy. And it's good mentally, I guess. I don't know. It's got the mother protein in it, which is good for your digestion and good for everything. Don't need a lot. Whew, it smells strong. I have a tiny bit extra. That was a little bit much for me, and I'll put water in there. I do not drink this stuff straight. Oh my goodness, that is too strong. Thank you, Anthony. Yes, I am God. Hey, Mark Ivy, how's it going? Tide Pods? No, I'm not going to have those. What did you put there, Mark? Tissue, wait, a cat box and hand sanitizer. Yep, two things I always keep with me. If anyone knows me, they know I keep like kitty litter boxes and hand sanitizer. In fact, in the weather alerts are so loud and annoying, while in Japan it's literally Pink Fairy Princess. You mean like on TV when they have like tornado warnings and they do the ding, warning, a tornado alert is in effect until 5:15 p.m. in Albemarle County, Arlington, Fairfax, Loudoun, Falls Church, till 3 p.m. in, I was going to say Falls Church again, in Alexandria, Woodbridge, Dale County. Is that what you mean on TV, Craigston? And how would you know? You been to Japan? You think you're better than me? McDonald's is expensive? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. The TV alerts, I see. Yeah, beep, beep, you're all dead. Yeah. What the hell emoji is that, Rent Strike? I can't even understand what that is. A purple guy? Trying to, like, with a pickaxe, like to go in a coal mine and pick at the walls? Like, I don't know. Oh, who cares? Woodbridge isn't this or that. Virginia's got to get their goddamn name straight. This vinegar is just sitting here, rotting. That's another thing I got to get the courage to just do every time I don't want to do it. It's not that bad. It's just, a little unpleasant. Okay, that's too strong. Also, they have a bunch of raw honey at the food bank. Should I get it? Like, is it worth it? Is it good for your health? I know it's got a lot of sugar for sure. And they have a bottle of filtered honey, a big one, of regular honey. I was like, ooh, maybe I could get that, but is the health benefit really that great considering all the sugar you're getting? Raw honey's great for your immune system. Well, that's good. Definitely could use it now while I'm out and exposed to all kinds of pestilence. You went to a hotel in Japan and there was an earthquake. The warning sounded like sparkles from an anime. Ah, that's interesting. I wonder, that's got to be online. I'm sure. If somebody's watching this later and comments, or you can comment now in the comments, like the regular comments, not the chat comments, the live comments. Put a link to that because I'm going to forget to look for it. Japanese earthquake warning. That's true. Honey's good in oatmeal. It's better if you have hot oatmeal that's cooked because it mixes in easier. Because think about it. Put honey in, it's going to get stuck to the spoon. But I don't know. I don't know if that's too much sugar, though. Someone, come on, work it out. Figure it out. Look it up. Everybody put your heads together and help me out. It's better. Even, like, if I had hot water with vinegar, the honey could dissolve in that at least. I know Bruce Lee had honey with his tea, but he worked out, like, he trained 4 hours a day, so maybe his body had a little more tolerance to sugar. And also, he wasn't doing it just for the taste. I'm pretty sure he was doing it because he worked out. The nutrition was good for him. Currently so tired you can barely move your legs. Well, what is your PC powered by a hamster wheel? By a treadmill? Yeah, I don't know. Raw honey, they've had a bunch of raw honey for a while. It's like $7 a jar, but obviously it's much more expensive in stores. It's a giant machine. What do you got to do? Turn a big crank? Like, we got 4 energy cycles. 5, 6. Yeah, keep going. Was it like the Flintstones car? I gotta think someday someone's gonna try and make another Flintstones movie if they haven't done it in the last couple years. I'm sure I'm not just counting on DVD or whatever, just straight to video. I mean a theatrical film where somebody current day gets sent back. It's always the stuff like Sonic in the real world. So it's like current day, someone gets sent back in time to the Flintstones and have to survive with them. It can't just be a straight Flintstones story. It's got to be like self-referential. Honey's good for your health? I don't know. I don't know if that's all. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. The John Goodman and Roseanne Barr was in it, right? The Flintstones just shower with the trunk of a woolly mammoth. Those were the days, yeah. Yeah, and his car was just powered by his feet. That wasn't bad. And anyways, vinegar, it helps me feel full. It like tricks me into thinking I ate something because it's got taste to it. And it's supposedly it's really healthy for you. I don't know if it's just the placebo effect, but I feel better whenever I drink it. Are you sure it was an anti-smoking ad? I know the Flintstones, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not so sure now, but there used to be commercials on TV for cigarettes. I even saw them when I was a kid, Joe Camel. You know, and the commercials were really egregious decades before I was alive, when they would literally say stuff like, oh, the filtered cigarette's good for your lungs. It, helps open up your lungs, the smoke and nicotine and tar. Green tea, that's true. And actually, the food bank do have little cans of like green tea and oolong tea. The green tea, though, it has so much caffeine, it gave me a headache when I had it the other day. I did have an oolong tea today. Trump or Biden? So hard to choose. I voted for both. Yeah, right. Okay, so I wasn't imagining it. The Flintstones, the Fredstones, did have a smoking ad with Fred Flintstone. Yeah, got to get the parents on board with the healthy eating. What do you mean you had honey tea when you were sick? Was it like bottled honey tea, or you just added honey to it? And what was wrong? Wait, you can't just suggest something like that. Like, oh, and trust me, it wasn't the best thing. Wait a minute, that sounds like it went way bad. It doesn't even sound like, yeah, it didn't help. But when you think about it, people, when you say trust me, it wasn't the best thing, that's like saying, yeah, this is going to blow your insides out. You are going to have diarrhea for days. Like, what is that? How can you put it that way? Tea with cinnamon and honey. I don't put cinnamon in drinks. Well, they did have cinnamon. Oh, that reminds me. some kind of cinnamon juice. I don't even understand. Was I supposed to drink it like as a shot or pour it over something? When I went to this buffet in Annandale, the one time I went to a Korean restaurant in all the 2.5 years I lived in Annandale, they had this cinnamon water thing. It was delicious. It helped, but it just tasted blah. Totally different from what you were suggesting, Craigston. I suggest you give yourself a demerit for that, for unclear communication. Horchata, too much sugar. It tastes good. I remember, oh my goodness, this was so bizarre, this scenario. This guy, we had Guinness. We had Guinness together. We were drinking it at his house. And he said Guinness is good with cinnamon in it. He like poured it into a cup, and I forget if we put milk in there too or something. He's like, try and stir the cinnamon in. The cinnamon would not mix with it. It was such a god-awful, miserable drink. And he's like, see, man, see, it's going. I'm like stirring for like 10 minutes. I'm like, this is not mixing in there. I just have a clump of cinnamon on top of Guinness and milk. That's all right, Craigston. Do you speak another language? I'm just curious if you want to say. Juicing, actually, I like juice. I know that it was bullshit. That cinnamon and Guinness. I don't know what he was talking about. We never tried that again. But juicing, I used to do it actually. Yes, I am homeless, Andrew 7. I saw your question. Why is life pointless? That's just how I made it. I'm God. But yeah, I did actually have a juicer, or was it a blender? It was a blender, and I liked it because you get the fiber and stuff. So I would put, for instance, what did I put in there? Back when I was working out, and it was really shitty workouts when I lived in Arlington. I would put ice. I would put the protein powder in. Did I put a banana in there? Yeah, I put banana in there. And like soy milk or oat milk or something. Even hemp milk I was able to finally get after a while at Safeway. So yeah, and I think I would put in, oh, here's the other thing. I would put in some kind of spinach. That's what it is. I put spinach in there. I would be glad to do that again. Not juice it, because I don't want to lose all the fiber and stuff. I want the fiber too, and all the, texture and everything. But yeah, banana, I guess peanut butter I put in there too, I think. But yeah, that was a good juicer or blender that I had, or whatever you call it. Food masher? I don't remember. It was not a blender exactly, because it was like the blades were up like this. So they chopped up the food. It wasn't just like a blender like you would make hummus in it when you put beans in there, pinto beans or whatever, garbanzo beans. But yeah, that was good. And I lost weight, and I was getting my cholesterol way down. And it's a good way to get a bunch of spinach when, I don't feel like eating it all the time. Spinach is really good for you. But that would be good. Yeah, I would like that. I don't know if I'll be doing that anytime soon when I get a place. Yeah, Popeyes. Oh, actual Popeyes? You mean the restaurant? Or Popeye the Sailor Man, cartoon character? Oh, you're full English? You just messed up your English. Meaning of life, click like on my videos and help me out. And supposedly Popeye, the character in the cartoons, was given the attribute of eating spinach and getting strong because of a total miscalculation of how much iron is in spinach. Like it was just an accident in a lab, and for a while people believed that spinach had a lot of iron or something. It would make you strong, and they like moved a decimal place over by accident or something. Kale is good, but holy shit, that stuff wreaks havoc on my stomach. As I get older, I gotta just be a little careful about certain vegetables I eat and everything. And kale's, it's a little bit nastier, but yeah, it is healthy. It is strong. But yeah, it'd be good someday to make my spinach and banana smoothies and oat milk or something, or whatever, the soy milk. It'd be good to drink spinach so I don't have to go through the tedium of eating it. Popeye was so strong that he punched the sun. I don't remember that. I used to watch Popeye when I was a kid. And I'm pretty sure I've seen the Robert Altman movie with Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall, the live action Popeye movie. Andrew, I don't cook. I go to fast food places if I want hot food or cooked food, and it's expensive, and I have like $14 right now. But I should be getting some money in my bank account tomorrow, and I start a job this week. When I was much younger, what did I watch? Care Bears. I always wanted the bad guys to win in that. I hated the Care Bears. Captain Planet, Mystery Science Theater 3000, Kids in the Hall, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Even the British version. I watched that when I was really young. I'm sure there's shows I don't remember. Darkwing Duck, Gargoyles, X-Men, Spider-Man, Beakman's World. I loved Beakman's World. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Mystery Science Theater 3000 is my favorite show of all time. I was watching clips of it today. Yeah, the Care Bears, I hated how they were such good guys. Like, oh no, don't graffiti that fence. I always wanted the bad guys to win. Oh, and I would watch wrestling when I was younger. I got into that, I think, more around 9 or 10 years old. I used to be into baseball and basketball too, watching the MLB and NBA, and never got into hockey. All right, Craigston. Yeah, I answered all Craigston's questions, and now they're going to sleep. It said all the shows I watched. I don't remember if I can think of any other shows. I'm sure there were others. I can't remember. Somebody look up 90s cartoons. Ren and Stimpy, Nickelodeon stuff I watched. Doug, Salute Your Shorts, Peppa Pig. Did you have a force to do that? I've never seen Peppa Pig. I mean, I've seen pictures or maybe a clip of it. I don't know, but I'm only aware of it. It's 6:25. I'll get ready to start lying down now. But what else? The Nickelodeon shows. Ren and Stimpy was hilarious. Beavis and Butthead. Even though my parents didn't want me watching that for a while, I eventually got away with it. I loved Beavis and Butthead. What the hell? I'm trying to think of anything else. Man, I gotta have the nerve to shower tomorrow morning. I cannot not shower. On Nickelodeon, because all that with Keenan Thompson when he was a kid. I don't know if everybody is aware of this. He was a child actor on Nickelodeon. He was on all that, the Mighty Ducks movies, and Kenan and Kel. That I watched too. Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was another Nickelodeon show. I watched Early Edition sometimes. A kid I knew got me watching that on CBS. The Amanda Show, I think I watched that too. Tim and Eric, I think I started watching in 2009. You watch how you speak about Tim and Eric. They've been good to me. I don't know if you know this, but I've worked with them. And over the summer, I edited 2 videos for Tim. They're on his YouTube channel. Or it was spring, maybe. Click like, everyone. Helps the video out. And Tim and Eric worked with my mom. Look up Tim's Cook-Off. Cook-Off. It sounded almost like I said something Russian. Like Kulikov. I'm trying to think of any other shows I saw when I was a kid. I'm sure there was lots. I just can't remember. Oh, Seinfeld. Well, I got into that a little bit older. Oh, In Living Color, the comedy, the variety show, and In Living Single. They just have similar names. Martin. I used to watch that with Martin Lawrence. I watched I Love Lucy. Transformers. I watched that a lot. I don't know what the hell Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is. Rocko's Modern Life. Yes, I saw that. And that's even much funnier as an adult now, because I couldn't get a lot of the jokes when I was a kid. Pinky and the Brain, Animaniacs. Now I remember those two. Oh, MacGyver. I did watch a lot of MacGyver as a kid. Jimmy Neutron, I never got into. Same with SpongeBob, never got into it. I tried to watch Fairly Odd Parents, but I just couldn't get that into it. I liked the animation style of it, though. And never watched Powderpuff Girls. I remember when the movie came out. And I was watching Roger Ebert's review of it, or maybe I read it. I don't remember now. But he was saying how it reminded, like, all the destruction of... I don't know, maybe it wasn't him. Some review I read of the Powderpuff Girls movie said the destruction of buildings was too evocative of 9/11. So, anyways, but I got it. Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle. I watched that as a kid. Yes, Tom and Jerry. Oh, I forgot all the Chuck Avery cartoons, Looney Tunes. So all those I watched. Bugs Bunny, Roger Rabbit. Wait, what's the difference between Bugs Bunny and Roger Rabbit? No, Roger Rabbit was a movie. Okay, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Marvin the Martian, Foghorn Leghorn, Yosemite Sam, Roadrunner and the Coyote. All that stuff I watched a lot of, yeah. And I think that stuff's even funnier now as an adult. Never saw Dexter's Laboratory. Do I like religious movies? No, generally, but I like ones that that are serious, that take the topic serious, that aren't just there to try and preach to you. So, for instance, I like Martin Scorsese's films that have to do with religion, like The Last Temptation of Christ and Silence. I love those, actually. I love First Reformed from Paul Schrader, who wrote several movies for Scorsese. I never watched Angry Beavers or Cat Dog or Johnny Bravo, but those were around when I was a kid, I think. I don't know. I think did I name all the shows? I think I did. I remember MacGyver. The first time I saw a to be continued episode of a TV show was MacGyver, and I was so mad. I was like, what? How could it end? I was watching it with my uncle. I was like, what? How could it end? But they didn't finish the story. Another asshole parking right next to me. What the fuck? Don't people have any desire for space? But I saw it, and it was like he went back in time to, like, King Arthur's court, and Merlin was there, and he could do magic. He's like, look, I will create fire. And he used his lighter to make fire, so they thought he was a wizard or something. Anyways, I was so disappointed when he got stuck, like, it ended, and they didn't finish the story. I was like, oh, I'm not watching this anymore, and I stopped watching MacGyver. Never saw Ed, Edd and Eddy. I was aware of that, too. Recess? Never even heard of that. Pokemon, I could never get into. I never really saw that, and same with Dragon Ball Z. Is Dragon Ball Z still on? And do they still make Pokemon cartoons and Dragon Ball Z cartoons? I bet they do. Oh yeah, I watched Scooby-Doo as a kid, and I'm pretty sure I watched like Scooby-Doo New Adventures too or something. Uh, uh, Inspector Gadget I watched too with his annoying as hell theme song. Oh, Dragon Ball Z ended a long time ago. Why did people like that show? Can anyone tell me? I couldn't. I tried watching like a minute at even that was too much. Cow and Chicken? No. Rescue Rangers, I did watch. That's right. I watched that. Also, it was like, what was it, like an Ewok TV show, or was it just a movie about a brother and sister who are surviving on Endor or something? Oh yeah, Power Rangers. I watched a lot of, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to a lesser extent. But Power Rangers, that's right. That was a big thing for me. Yeah, DuckTales. I would watch that. Darkwing Duck. I already mentioned that, and Gargoyles. Jerks parking right next to me. Too lazy to walk an extra 4 feet. I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep. I don't want to stay up late. I'm setting my alarm earlier every day. And I'm gonna try and just rough it out and just sleep. I mean, just sleep, just shower at 3 in the morning tomorrow. What time is it? So good, I'll still sleep over 8 hours if I get to sleep soon. And what the hell else other show? I'm sure there must be another show or two I didn't think of. Did I watch Roller Sharks? I'm trying to remember. There was like a show, or was that just a toy line, or what? Like of roller skating sharks? I know those were toys. I never saw Kim Possible. I watched some of Hey Arnold, yeah. That is another one. Street Sharks, was that it? I never heard of Man of Culture, I don't remember it. But I've never seen Kim Possible. Yeah, TMNT, I would watch that when I was a kid. Those movies were big when I was a kid, too. Oh, the Ghostbusters cartoon and Beetlejuice cartoons. I watched those when I was a kid. Man, that Beetlejuice cartoon's so different from the movie. It was a goofy little slapstick cartoon, but the movie was, it wasn't dark, like dramatic, but it was still more for adults. Like, you could understand it better if you were an adult. Oh, I'm sure I watched the Batman TV shows. I already said Captain Planet, yes. But Batman TV shows, PBS Kids, I'm not sure. I don't remember if I ever watched stuff like that. I'm going to brush my teeth now, actually. Excuse me. Oh, Reboot. That was like the first computer-generated TV show. Yes, I did watch that. Oh, and Ah, Real Monsters. I watched that, and I had some of the toys, including like the guy with eyeballs. It was so gross. The toy you could get, you scratch and smell it. Arthur, I don't think I ever really watched Arthur. What is that smell? I don't know if like vinegar is leaking out that bottle. Damn, so much vinegar leaked out of that thing somehow though. But I hold it upside down. I don't see anything leaking. Crumb, yeah, that show was creepy. That was actually kind of scary.
Smurfs, I think I don't know. I don't remember. I knew what the Smurfs were. I think I watched some. I don't know. I was into wrestling for a while, like
2 or 3 years I was into it. At least really into it. Like I got a bunch of action figures and a wrestling ring.
I don't know. I'm glad there was never a Terminator cartoon. That would have been so dumb.
Teen Titans, I don't even know what Teen Titans. I've heard of them, but I don't know.
Oh, The Real World on MTV. I'd watch that. Just like 1 or 2 seasons, I think, maybe 3. I was into it. And Friday nights, I would watch 60 Minutes with Barbara Walters and Hugh Downs, or Hugh Down.
Cleveland Show? I know I probably saw that. I don't remember what it's about. It's a sitcom, right?
Oh, I did watch
My Brother and Me. I actually really liked that show when I was a kid. I always wanted a room like the ones they had. Well, I'm God, so all religions are false. I created everything, and I'm an atheist. Atheism's the way to go. No, I never watched Drake and Josh. I couldn't get into that fake buddy dynamic of, oh, he's the wacky one and I'm the serious one. Couldn't do it. And I was a little too old for it anyways. Cleveland Show, it's a cartoon. Oh, okay. I am all knowing, I just choose not to know. Alright, been going for almost 2 hours here. I wanted to do more writing today. I did do some after I showered because I felt crappy earlier. I was like putting it off. And oh, here's a good channel to watch, PBS Space Time. They do these great documentaries about the nature of the universe. I know I'm totally dark right now, but about the universe and dark matter and how did it begin, how's it going to end, and what are all the strange things we don't quite understand about the universe that are just incredibly bizarre. You know, the fact that the vast majority of matter in the universe is almost totally undetectable to us. It's like dark matter, and we can't see it. We don't really know what it is, and the shape of the universe, the size of it. Anyways, yeah, that's the thing. You can't trick me up in that stuff. I'm God. You're not going to trick me with those questions, those gotcha questions.
Of do I know everything? Well, then I couldn't. I couldn't really do anything, right? If I already knew everything, so not gonna get me like that. It's 6:42. I should go to sleep soon because I'm getting up at 3 a.m. tomorrow. Trying to work my body clock earlier and earlier until I'm able to get up at 1 in the morning for this new job, warehouse job I'm getting. I hope they give me a lot of hours this week. I am God. Why would I say I'm God if I'm not God? How does that make any sense? Look, Rent Strike knows it. Lots of people here know it. I'm God. I made everything, the universe, and then I went away for a while. That's why you wouldn't have heard. And all the other religions, totally man-made, totally made up. Oh, come on, what are the odds? Are they all true? Is one of them true, or more likely none of them's true? Why would I lie? Can anyone tell me that? Why would I lie about being God? It makes no sense. You're not making any sense. How does it make any sense for me to say I'm God? What would I benefit from it? I mean, my goodness. It's hard to talk about, just unreasonable. Also, I wonder if I can charge my phone at this job. Oh, that would be awesome to have a charged phone all the time. That's right. You don't even lie. He is God. I'm by winning. You remember Charlie Sheen being asked, are you bipolar? He said, I'm by winning. I'm trying to think of, Family Matters. I watched a lot of that, and Step by Step, with Patrick Duffy and Suzanne Somers. What other sitcoms did I watch? And I really only basically, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, of course, but I really basically only remember one storyline from Family Matters. That was when there was like a dance at the high school, and somehow someone got trapped out on a ledge. I guess Laura got trapped on a ledge, and so Urkel had to like crawl out and rescue her. Oh, get what a yeah. Trump's a slumlord god, if there is such a thing. There's not. He's just a slumlord. Not true. Not true. I'm not a false prophet. I am basically a non-profit right now. I don't make much money, but not a false prophet, and I am God. Think about, why would I lie? What do I have to? Can anybody tell us? It's not making any sense, this guy. You gonna believe some other bozo, some bimbo who says he's God? What, Jesus? I don't even really think he said it. He may not have even existed. They just wrote it down. You can write anything, man. I created me. Jeez. Enough of this guy. I did it because I wanted to, and I was hungry. That's what motivates most of my decision making. I'm God, and some other guy's giving me the 5th degree over here. Hey, Brian. Going all right. It's pretty cold. That's, shit. Right. Cardboard that I board up my windows with is kind of shrinking, and the temperature changes, and it's not really staying in place that well. It's getting cold for me to shower in the street in the morning because the gyms are closed. That's what I've been doing for 7 months. So I don't know. I'm hoping somebody out there can let me shower, or a motel owner will just let me do it.
and film my adventures. I don't even need to sleep there. Just shower, because soon I'm going to be getting up around 1 in the morning to go to a warehouse job, and it's just, oh man, it is tough to shower when it's so cold out. But I got to do it. I feel awful if I don't shower. But overall, doing all right. Yeah, that's the thing. You all don't believe enough. If you believed, you could get me to do incredible things, but you all don't believe enough, and frankly, it's just upsetting. Yes, I use body wash. So I have like a little scrub thing, and I put body wash on it, and I have 2 big water bottles. I put them in my sleeping bag at night so that they warm up a little bit with my body heat. Last night, though, I swear they did not feel warm at all in the morning. I was too scared to shower. Maybe I could have done it. Not what I mean. Maybe I'm sure I could have. I would have had to fight my desire to stop. But, anyways, it was just a little cold. But here's the thing: I wiped a little bit. I wiped myself with baby wipes. I felt like crap all day. I felt dirty and scummy and sweating easily. I felt gross. I didn't want to move my arms around because I was worried about the sensation of it. By 1 in the afternoon, it got warm enough to where I did shower, and I still feel kind of dirty in a way. I feel much better, but I'm like, man, I got to shower no matter what. And I think it's going to be a little warmer. It looks like, based on the weather report, the next 10 days, I should say. It is going to get colder into December, and I'm hoping with this job, I don't know, we'll see with how much money I got to spend on everything, that I'm able to get a place and finally be able to shower indoors. Yeah, well, that's Shoe Nice. He can work out deals like that. Easy. P.S. Your mom is a furry. You don't need to make jokes like that. At other people's expense. So if anyone's watching didn't see his comment, he didn't make a joke at mine. Just I don't think you should make jokes like that. Come on. Gotta dog people like that. Almost 7 o'clock. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep in a minute. God is checking in for the evening. Not into a motel, which is where I should be checking in. I knew a guy who would just sneak into hotels. Like, he was kind of drunk when he was explaining it to me, but I knew he was homeless. He was like squatting in a storage unit or something, or a garage, I don't know. But he would sneak into hotels. He would like work out how to go in and not get caught. I guess just a shower. Andrew, I don't know what your deal is. I'm trying to be nice, but you got to stop trying to preach at me, okay? Rent Strike, can you just time him out? Because this is too much. This is ridiculous. Oh wait, I'll put him in timeout. You got to stop. This is not the place to preach. I don't know how you're going to get it. That's your own life. You got to deal with. Don't make it part of mine. Yeah, take advantage of free breakfast in the morning. That's true. And now I get up early enough for it. Before I never did. It's miserable trying to get up early enough for hotel breakfasts. All right. Totally unnecessary question. Yep, I can feel it getting cold. And here's the thing. It feels so much scarier in my car when I can feel the cold surfaces than just being outside. So, gotta do it. Gotta get my mind over matter tomorrow. All right, yeah, you want to troll? All right. P.S. You're a furry. The world is your safe space. Go Go troll somewhere else, or better yet, don't troll anybody. Once I get a place, that'll make quite a bit of difference, and it's going to be a real interesting setup, I hope, if I can get it. If not, well, forget I said anything. But check out PBS Spacetime. That's a good YouTube channel for really well-made videos about, and the guy who hosts the videos is a physicist, I guess, or astronomer or something, but videos about, the math and the rules of the universe and all kinds of bizarre things like dark matter and the end of the universe and how do we know the universe is the shape that it is, and what is time and what is dimension. Oh, like all that, and he gets really into it. It's not just simple stuff, and it looks amazing. The graphics they use are really good, and they're still making episodes even though they're in the shutdown. I guess the guy films at his house, but they don't look like, homemade at all. It looks really good. Yep, own a place. That's what I want to do. Click like, everyone. I'm about to check in for the night. I gotta get my damn sleeping bag. But as bad as showering in the cold is, it's only a few minutes. No need to fear it. The wind is worse by far than just cold. That morning I showered with the wind. That video's up on my channel. My ears and mouth were hurting so much. It wasn't even like terribly cold. The wind was painful. But good thinking, me, I guess, to eat oatmeal tonight, and everybody who voted yes to eat oatmeal. That's the peer pressure that I can get behind, pressuring people to eat healthy, low-calorie foods. Can you get sick from showering in the cold? Well, you got to get sick by being infected by something. So I don't see how you would, except unless you have a heart condition or something where maybe it shocks your body to be in that cold. I mean, obviously, yes, you can get hypothermia. That is one way to get sick. But as far as infectious disease, you get sick from infectious diseases like colds and flus when you're in colder temperatures, because people tend to stay inside more and they spread the diseases to each other more, and they cough and sneeze and touch objects that have the germs on them. Man, I'm going to sleep earlier and earlier. Fortunately, I got a sub-zero sleeping bag. Only way I can sleep in this cold temperature. I don't know how people do it when they're sleeping on the street. That is truly a rough existence. And there's lots of people, you can go down the street from here and see them sleeping in tents and sleeping outside. It is rough. rough. My feet are feeling rough. Alright, well, I think it's time to go, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'm Angelo. I'm God. I'm the president, king of Los Angeles. I'm the greatest celebrity in the world, most famous, and everybody loves me. Click like on the video. Helps keep the channel going. Damn thing. Fully block out the window. Alright.